Good morning. It is a little past midnight and Read-O-Rama has begun. So I am starting with my challenge number 1, that is read a book with R-A-M-A in the name or the author's name, and I picked Samira Ahmed for this with Love, Hate and Other Filters. I received this book in the rainbow book box, and I am hoping that this is going to be a quick read, a quick and fun way to start into the readathon. Let's get cracking! So it is around like close to 1 o'clock and I'm not planning on reading through the whole night, so I just got a jump start into the first book. I think I'm around like page 30, and I will start listening to the audiobook while taking my makeup off and brushing my teeth, getting to bed and falling asleep. And then I'll see you tomorrow. Good morning on day 1 of the Read-O-Rama Readathon. So last night, getting ready for bed, it was past midnight, so technically it was today. And tomorrow in the morning, I finished listening to Peter Pan. It was a seriously quick, listen. It was fun. It was what I expected, no surprise or anything. So it's already kind of late because, I don't know, whenever I do not have anything planned on my weekends, it just turns into me sleeping half of the day. I guess I'm not sleeping enough during the week, but I am well rested, so let's make some tea and get into Love, Hate and Other Filters. Tea first and then reading. Timer 2 Minuten. So yeah, I always make myself 2 cups of tea because I just drink way more. I do. I mean, one of these cups, it's just so small and I drink it up so quickly, and if I have another one ready, I'm gonna drink it quickly. So I totally increased my fluid intake a lot since I started making 2 cups at once. So it is around dinner time. I have just taken a bath and I am a little over halfway through Love, Hate and Other Filters. Well, I'm gonna get some dinner going. I got myself some new and fresh tea, and I have to do a little bit of a few things around the house. I might do 2 unboxings later on, and I will definitely finish Love, Hate and Other Filters today. So I'm not gonna hit the 370 pages a day that I would need to actually get through my way over ambitious TBR, but I think it is a very good start to read 2 books on day 1. A little bit after midnight and I am done with this book. I did really enjoy it. It was a quick read. I almost read it in one sitting. I do think that it could have gone a little bit deeper into character development. I feel like this had so much potential and just could have gone one step further. But overall, I really did like it. So this goes on my to be given away pile. Here behind me, you can see my shelf that consists out of 90% of this is my to be read shelf. And I vowed to not own more books than fit into this shelf. So I finished day 1 of the Read-O-Rama Readathon with having read 403 pages, which is more than I thought I would. Yay! I finished 2 challenges, so it is actually a really good start, and I might actually pull this off. Well, who am I kidding? I'm not gonna pull my whole ambitious TBR off, but it's a good start. Ta-da! Unearthed. So, I am just so excited to read this book with the annotations. I cannot wait. And I do think I'm gonna give it another like 50 pages or so just to get into it tonight. And then I'm gonna go to bed and hopefully read the rest of the book tomorrow. Good morning. It is a really beautiful day. I did not really expect this, but look at how beautiful it is. So the sun is actually kind of warm even. I mean, everywhere in Europe, I just see like snow everywhere. And we got this, come on. This is amazing. I want to get some breakfast going. I want to get some tea. And then I will try and get as much done in Unearthed as possible. Looking at this weather, I do definitely want to go for a walk later on. Let's say I get to page 200, 250 before it gets dark and it's still beautiful. I'm gonna go for that walk. Priorities, right? Readathon first. Going for a walk second. Let's get a smoothie bowl going. I am totally in the mood for a smoothie bowl and some tea, and let's start reading. Look at this beautiful tea. Look at this. Because I feel like treating myself. This is what a lovely friend sent to me. You cannot get these here in Germany, or you pay like 10 bucks or so for them. So I'm treating myself to a Swiss Miss hot cocoa. For my smoothie bowl, I'm using the Read-O-Rama smoothie bowls. It is completely vegan, and it has like, there's like no added sugars in it. And one breakfast only is around 200 calories. And it's made with like a lot of fresh fruit. And I think they're like dry freezed. Yeah, they're dry freezed. So, so I'm not keeping enough fresh fruit around because they just go bad. And with these, I can keep them for like months, and I have an amazing smoothie bowl at hand. Look at these strawberries and stuff. It's amazing. I don't know if you can see it. Can you see it? Then they have apple, and this is a chocolate one. Let's get some oat milk. Look at this beautiful bowl. And now let's get some toppings. We have my breakfast. Yay! So I have been reading for 2 hours, and I'm only on like page 100 of Unearthed. I really do have to pick up my reading speed if I want to get through this today, and I really do. I am struggling with it because I'm just not digging the whole Tomb Raider, Indiana Jones kind of thing. Like, hey, we're going into a temple and there's like room after room with trap after trap they're gonna diffuse. I am hoping that picks up a little and that like changes a little. I mean, I knew what I was getting into. I knew that this was like how the book is gonna be. I was just hoping I would dig it a little more than I am. Okay, this is kind of tough to get out. It's still a fun read because I totally love the characters. I like their backstory so far. I like their relationship so far. So I am kind of hoping that the book will kind of be more about this than the trap diffusing thing. Gentle Mandarin tea. Do I have enough? I love loose tea like that. I do like the whole spacey setting as like for a change after reading all that fantasy. So there's a lot of good elements in this book. It's 3 p.m. and my app tells me that if I continue reading at that speed, I need another 7 hours to finish that book. And that's without taking breaks and getting something to eat and to drink. So that's not gonna happen. Like, I'm not gonna read 7 hours straight. Although I am preparing enough to drink for 7 hours straight. Try to pick up your speed and let's get through this book. I am done. It is 10:30 on day 2 and I have finished book number 3. A few things are a little bit annoying to me. I think things like, oh, I'm such a bad person. He's never gonna like me because I'm such a bad person. It just repeated too much. And I was just wondering, like, in this whole elaborate plan, after the final step within the temple or whatever, finding the point where it was all leading to, it's like, how did they plan that? The way that they were, like, getting there, it doesn't seem like that could have been planned. Do you know what I mean? But I do have to say, this is finally a book again that has me at one point, and in this case, like the last couple of sentences, be like, what? I have missed that reaction, and this book has given it to me. Yay for that! So, let's move on. I just made a poll on Twitter deciding what to read next, and it looks like this might be the winner. Hoping to get like 50 pages in here before I go to bed. So maybe even like 60. Who knows? Well, let's get cracking. Good morning here on day 3 of Read-O-Rama. Today I have to work and I have to get some stuff around the house done, so it is a pretty much normal day for me, but I still am trying to get at least 2 hours of reading done. Let's get some breakfast going. I think today is a day for coffee, and then maybe I can read for like half an hour before I have to start working. And as soon as I get like my workout done and my stuff around the house done, I can most likely get another hour or so in. It is almost 3 o'clock. I've been working almost all day. I haven't had lunch yet, so I will do that in a bit. Maybe I'm gonna read another chapter before I go shopping, because I need to do grocery shopping today. So this kind of always happens to me when I'm working. It's like 4:30 right now, and I haven't eaten after breakfast, and I'm starving, and I'm going shopping, which is like the worst combination ever. But it needs to get done because I have barely any food left at home. So let's get at it. I do every Monday, grabbing a big bowl and I'm making a huge salad. So like with a variety that I and my son love. And we can just eat off of that like for the rest of the week. It really, as long as you don't put cucumbers or tomatoes or anything like that is really watery in there, there's no issue keeping it for like a week. And it's so convenient because I like salad when there's like this variety and I'm just doing it once and it's there throughout the week. So whenever I'm getting hungry, instead of like reaching for a convenient snack that is like processed food and ready, my salad is ready to go. So that was one of the best tips I have taken away from Happy Herbivore. Happy Herbivore, or aka Meal Mentor, she's doing weekly vegan meals that really do not take much time to prep and that are yummy and that are using ingredients that are quite available. So you don't have to go hunting these like exotic ingredients. So it's like whatever's at the supermarket. It's really, really good. Sadly, my son really doesn't like that type of food. So I do have to change it up a lot. But the salad idea is just genius because it's easy, convenient, and so good.
But don't forget about your legs. Control them and use them to drive this heavy.
So I am done with my workout today. I have like done an hour or so of lifting weights and a little bit of cardio, and I feel so much better now. Yeah, so I should be getting another maybe hour and a half of reading done, and then that is it for day 3 of Read-O-Rama. So getting my son's lunch ready for tomorrow's school. Push that dressing in there. I really did not do myself a favor with that coffee in the morning. I started getting a headache. My heart was starting to race and stuff. So like sometimes I'm feeling coffee, but I really shouldn't be drinking it. It's just not good for me. So I've been trying to hydrate all day after like the headache came with my water that I add lemons to. And I am actually now on 3, like this is the 3rd liter for today. So it's going quite well. This trick always gets me drinking water somehow. Like somehow I just drink like crazy when I add lemons to it. It's working. Good morning. It is Tuesday morning and I am just feeling not rested for some reason. I don't know if I'm still feeling like I'm feeling dehydrated, but I did drink enough water yesterday. It can't be that dang coffee feeling me dehydrated even today. Well, anyways, I'm not feeling breakfast. I'm not feeling like tea or coffee. So I'm just gonna keep on drinking water for now. And I will have to get a few things around the house done. As always, that's how it is with a kid. And then I'm gonna go and work. I can work again from home today, which is convenient. But it also always means I'm not getting enough, like, I want to say exercise, but I'm not even talking exercise. I'm just not moving enough when I'm working from home. Hopefully I can get like an hour of reading in. I am on page 86 of Crooked Kingdom. And as expected, just, it's slow. Like, it's really slow. It's not slow because of the book. It's slow because life. So I'm trying to get a few more pages in than yesterday, so I can actually make some progress today. work first. Today really doesn't seem like it's my day for some reason. I don't know. You know, it's just one of those days. So it is around 12, so noonish. I am making some lunch here. I'm actually making a dish from another subscription box, like a food subscription box. It's Marley Spoon. So I'm bringing my son to his football practice, but on the way I do totally have to stop in this gas station, simply because it is so far for me to get like Starbucks. But there's this station here. Like, look at this beauty. Look at this. Yeah, so I gotta stop here. No way around it. So, yeah, I'm gonna wait a while. Like, his training is 2 hours long, so I gotta be prepared, right? Yeah, so on my way to the training, I'm gonna be listening to King's Cage. So once I'm there, I'm gonna be continuing with Crooked Kingdom. So hopefully it should come to like 3 to 4 hours reading time today, which is pretty good on a working day, right? So see you there. So I am back from the football practice. I only got like 32 pages reading done, which is ridiculous for like 1.5 hours that I actually got to read. Now that I'm back home, I am just getting ready to get some unboxings done, because I still have a lot of unboxings to do. And then I'm really hoping to read for like maybe 2 more hours today. That will be my goal. I only got 63 pages done today, so pretty much exactly the same number like yesterday. It's not good enough. So I would totally love to continue reading right now, but it's late. I have to work tomorrow, so bad time. I did get to film 3 unboxings, so yay! Working on my backlog here. 63 pages during a readathon is simply not good enough. I'm gonna do whatever I can to beat that tomorrow. Promise. I really promise. So, getting ready for bed. My evening routine. All right, evening routine done, and it took me like 8 minutes with getting some stuff in the middle. So I do think 8 minutes for good skincare. You should have 8 minutes for your skin. Like, I totally ignored it in my 20s. So, heavy smoker in my 20s and ignoring skincare in my 20s. I'm paying for it now. The first 2 days were pretty good. Not as good as I would have hoped, but pretty good. And Monday and Tuesday, as expected, were meh. I'm hoping to finish strong tomorrow and Thursday, Friday, but we will see what's gonna happen. I mean, I am gonna read the books that are on my TBR at one point, which is maybe not during this week. Good night. Good morning. It is Wednesday, and this means this is a day 5 of the Read-O-Rama. Today's another one of those days where I just have a really hard time to like get going and shit. I don't know. I feel like I'm not getting enough rest while I'm sleeping lately, so I have to figure out what's going on. Let's get some tea going, and hopefully then my day will pick up. And if not, just I'm just gonna go for another walk, because I think that always kind of picks me up, and then I'm like ready to go. So it is 3 o'clock and I am taking a little break to read for like half an hour, and then I'm gonna get some food done. I haven't had breakfast yet and it's already like 3 p.m. I need to eat. Like, I can't live off of tea. Let's go. I love roasting vegetables and like having red beets and potatoes today, and it's so easy to just cut them up and throw them in the oven, and it's so yummy. I love this. I could eat roasted vegetables every day, or broccoli. I don't know, for some reason I can eat broccoli every day. Veggies are roasting, the rest is getting done.
Ich soll ja nicht mitsummen, ne? Sagst das mir so oft, ich komme da aber nicht weg.
Ganz Kleinen, die sind noch nicht dabei, aber ich muss ganz ehrlich sagen,
Guck mal, wie schnell du jetzt hier warst. Und es dauert. Wir machen das für dich, ne? Good evening. It is 1 a.m. So officially day 5 of Read-O-Rama is over. I did take you to like a couple of appointments today, so besides my work, my workout, and like the usual household stuff, I did have a few other things to do today. I managed to read another 64 pages, and I'm now at 956 pages for the whole readathon, and I am already like in bed, and I read for the last hour in bed, so I am getting a head start on day 6. I am halfway through Crooked Kingdom. Finally, this book has been on my to be read pile so many times, and I so wanted to read it, and I'm halfway through. I am really enjoying it, and I know that I'm going to be hit with like all the fields, and that a lot of things are going to be happening soon, and looking forward to that. Hopefully I can get a bigger batch done tomorrow, but I do have a feeling that I am lucky if I can finish this book, and then I will have finished 4 books during the readathon, which is still good enough. Could have been more, but it's okay. It's okay. I'm totally fine with that. Good morning. Well, I could say.
Hallo. Frische Blümchen für dich.
So that was my flower subscription that just came. Fresh flowers! Yoo-hoo! I've been working all morning, just like very comfortable sitting on my couch while working. It's one of the best perks that come with my job, that I can just sometimes sit on my couch in like sweatpants and do work. So still being efficient and productive, just comfortable while doing it. But I'm not hungry, but I should really eat breakfast. I've been watching what I'm eating all week, and I've been doing my workouts, and I mean, I wasn't like on the strictest diet. It's not like I'm only like eating 900 calories, but I was eating fairly healthy. I was never eating above like 1,600 calories. And I did count whenever I would have like a hot chocolate or something, that totally, like I count those calories. And I'm still gaining weight. So, and no, it's not muscle gain. The inches around my butt do not, like, they're not changing for the better. So yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have to find a way that actually works for me. So what a weird day. Well, I worked pretty much all day, and then my son came home from school. We had like an afternoon lunch thing together, and I worked a little more, and once I was like kind of ready to be done for the day, I sat down to read like 20 pages, and then I like fell asleep, and now it's 11:30. I feel rested. I slept, and when I woke up I was like, oh shit, it's in the morning. It's not. So yay for my like biorhythm kind of thing completely being out of whack again. I just sometimes feel like I'm not meant to be like a normal 9 to 5 awake kind of person. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, the day's pretty much over. I read like 50 pages altogether, and today's Survivor Day. So Survivor is like one of my all-time favorite TV shows. I know. I just love it. I love the social aspect. I love the scheming and planning, and I love me a good villain in Survivor as well. We don't get it on TV here, so I have to figure out a way to watch it. Let's see if I can kind of find a way to watch it. Good morning. It is 6 a.m. on day number 7 of the Read-O-Rama. So the last day has started, and I am awake and I am ready to go at 6 a.m. That's usually not me. So I did fall asleep again, and so I feel really rested and I am awake early in the morning. That does not happen often, but when I'm awake and fit early in the morning, I really love it because it's not what normally happens, I guess. So I am all ready to crush day 7. During the week I read between 50 and 60 pages a day, which was even less than I expected to. For some reason my reading speed was quite slow as well. I've been reading The Crooked Kingdom all week, so I'm on page 265, so it's like a little over half of the book done, and I want to finish soon, today or tomorrow. I don't think today is actually going to happen, but it would be really great to finish within the readathon. So if I would finish, I would have read 4 out of 7 books, which is totally okay. I am totally happy with that result. I actually think I'm currently pretty much in the middle of my TBR for the readathon, so I'd like to go over the middle a little, yeah. All right, let's get the last day started. Overall, it has been a really good day. I am really happy with my work and how it turned out all out. So really good day. As for reading, I was able to read another 40 pages today already. So it is 5:30 and it's already looking better than the last couple of days. So I just got ready to go meet a friend and walk a little, not really in a nice, not like nice in the forest or something, but I need to get moving a little and I haven't seen that friend for a bit, so I'm looking forward to meeting her. Yay, let's listen to some music because I have this song stuck in my head, and listen to some music will get rid of it. And guess what's playing when I turn on the radio? The freaking song that's stuck in my head. Just like lovers do. I am back from my walk and I don't know what my hair has done. This is like, it is 9 p.m. Yeah, I've been out walking with my friend for quite some time. We walked 7 kilometers, so that's good. We walked and we talked and we did some shopping and got some like vegan Turkish specialty called çiğ köfte. Thank you to my friend for introducing me to this. It's amazing. I love it. Yeah, so now it is 9 p.m. I want to go back to reading ASAP, but my friend told me she wants to get back into reading. And now I need to recommend everything to her. Like, you can't stop me from recommending you everything I want you to read. I'm so excited for my friend wanting to read again and potentially being able to discuss my favorite books with her. So I want her to read all my favorite books that I've read in the last couple of months. So before I can get back to reading, I have to tell her what she needs to read. And then I can get back to reading myself. So let's go! So the Read-O-Rama has come to an end. I am on page 369 of Crooked Kingdom. So I was not able to finish it today, but instead I was able to meet my friend and go for a walk, and that's worth a lot, isn't it? It is. So the total pages read is 1,194 pages in this readathon. I finished 3 out of 7 books, and I finished all of those 3 during last weekend, which is really cool. And this is what I do love readathons for. I'm picking up books and I'm just powering through. I'm about half of what I wished to achieve, which is totally okay. I totally knew that I wouldn't have been able to at all. Like, I knew that this is what's happening. I'm quite satisfied with what I reached, and so yeah. I'm gonna go and probably... It's already dry. I'm probably gonna go and try and finish Crooked Kingdom as soon as possible now, before like picking up my read-along books for like year-long read-alongs. I am doing the Emma books read-along for Shadowhunter series. The other read-along that I'm doing is the Throne of Glass series, with a couple of amazing booktubers just prior to the next release this year. Reading all the books in that series too, and I do have to get started with the first one. Lots of reading plans still, even though there's no readathon now planned for me, and I'm gonna keep my eyes open for the next readathon, because as I just said, I do enjoy readathons, and maybe I'm most likely gonna pick one quite spontaneously and just take part in it as well. So looking forward to that. Yeah, so let me know what you thought of this vlog. I don't know how editing is gonna go. I know I have a ton of material and this is probably gonna be quite large. Yeah, so if you haven't done so before, please hit that subscribe button to support me and check out my monthly giveaway. I am sure I have amazing prizes at the time that you're watching it, because I always do. I hope to see you again soon on my channel. Until then, bye!